Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. And Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Liberty Flames, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Liberty's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down.
Lost one deep down the right side. That was almost picked off him. Disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense has its first opportunity of the day. Offense working from the pistol. Handoff to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go looking deep down the right side. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking for a big gain. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Give to the back. Taking it the other way. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. He's at the 10. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. The give from the gun. Plows through the defense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
Takes the handoff. It's Gay. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
To the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And now the ball is knocked free. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23.
Returners only get so many chances in a game. You really want to maximize. You want to take it to the house. You want to make those big plays. But a lot of times you forget about that small detail of securing the football. He gave it up, but thank goodness he didn't turn it over.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
The Flames will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now on the option. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move the deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? On On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's got great speed. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They've got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. There he goes. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's going to run it. At the 35, he's loose. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. So now it's 2nd and long.
Like you mean it. Trick 9, beat.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Touchdown, MTSU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here's the handoff. Finding open areas. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Flames will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. To the air on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. They go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for 6. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
That makes the score. Middle Tennessee, 21. Liberty, 7.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking for a deep man. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Got room on the return. Brought down at the 30 on the return. And his defense has set them up in scoring position.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Now the play fake. Under fire. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 3rd down coming up after that completion. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This offense is aggressive on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on downs.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a little space. Oh, what a cut! Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got it in the middle, it's game. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A strike downfield. Flying down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Flames!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The give to the back. Turning it on! And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wideout. They'll run the option. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by a field goal over Boston College. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Flames moving quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Flames will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And the run into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're with...
He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the left. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Lost a throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the 4th quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs.
And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And he's coming out, and the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it, and they'll maintain possession. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect.